what's up everyone? I'm Rockin' Rigatoni. I'm here with Cherry Von Piston.
Hi guys!
Say hi to everyone.
Hi!
Oh yeah. We just got done shooting. We had a really fun time. We're shooting for Bombshell Betty's magazine for Viva Las Vegas. Very fun. She's gonna sign some copies. So I'm gonna ask her some questions, get a little up close and personal and see what makes her tick.
Not too personal.
Right? She's very animated. So how did you come up with your name?
Well, it was I guess a combination of different things.
Okay.
When you think like cherry pie, you think wholesome.
Uh-huh.
So wholesome. And my dad is a huge car person.
Oh, okay.
So I helped my dad work on cars when I was little.
Uh-huh.
So I always thought, why not? If I was going to have a pinup name, why not incorporate something wholesome and something with cars? So Cherry Von Piston.
Hey, that works. That totally works.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any hobbies?
I do. So besides pinup, I actually do historical reenacting for the 16th century.
Awesome.
So I do that and the pinup, and then I craft. I make knickknacks and hair. I make my own hair flowers and stuff like that. So
cool. You'll have to show me some pieces. I'll put them in the video.
I will.
And also show me some pictures of you guys dressing up in the mid-century.
In the
Is it Renaissance, right?
It's Renaissance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some Renaissance fun stuff like that.
It's,
How's that going? Are you guys doing that right now, or is it slowed down because of the vid?
So for the last couple years, we haven't been able to do it because of the Rona.
Right.
But it's starting up this season in March, and if you guys are in the area, I'm going to shout out here. Angels Camp, California does the Celtic Fair, and it's March 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Cool.
So,
awesome.
And it's got reenactment, live history, and there's bagpipes, and there's men in kilts. So ladies, there's men in kilts. I'm just saying, men in
Right.
kilts, okay?
Totally, that's awesome. That's cool. Do you have any talents?
No, I have no talent.
We talked about this before when you were getting your hair and makeup done.
None.
Like,
I'm talentless. Literally talentless.
What is your favorite vintage movie?
Oh man, there's so many, but I would have to say Mame, the 1952 version with Rosalind Russell.
Okay.
Absolute favorite.
Okay.
Just absolute favorite.
What do you like about it?
Everything.
Okay.
She's so charismatic as Mame. And just how much she loves her nephew, and she's just off the wall and kooky, and I love her, and I just absolutely love that about her. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me see. What is your favorite vintage item you own? Anything?
Anything?
Yeah.
I think it would probably be my great grandmother's. I have her traveling dress.
Oh, cool.
So from when she came to America, so she's French Canadian. So she came to America, that way, and it's her white shirt and her little black traveling skirt that I have. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
It's wrapped up in.
How old do you think it is? If you were to guess.
Over 100 years old.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
She came over here in like the early 1900s. She was born in 1889.
No
so
way.
she came over here in like 1912.
Wow.
So yeah, and I have a picture of her. I have a picture of her on my wall. I'll totally send it to you.
I'd love to show everyone.
Yeah, I will send it to you.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Let me see. Why do you like the pinup industry and the vintage industry and the culture of it? What drove you to it?
I think it stems from being. Well, I grew up in Modesto. Okay. So George Lucas, graffiti, that kind of thing. I actually went to the same high school he went to.
You did?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and it's funny because you walk through the halls of my old high school, and there where they take all the senior pictures and stuff, there's actually a picture of him.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and he, I think that's, because my dad was a major car head. He, when we lived in Modesto, he actually belonged to the Modesto Thrallers. Okay. So we put on graffiti every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's where it stems from. And also the people in the pinup culture and the rockabilly culture, they're actually, very welcoming. Oh, cool. A lot of them are very welcoming.
That's good to know.
And they don't, it just depends on who you run to.
Right.
But the majority of the culture, they're like very loving and they're very caring and welcoming and they're like, hey, pull up a chair, let's have a chat, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Nice. Let me see. Oh yeah, and then what would be your favorite vintage car? If you would have one, if you could pick Any vintage car, what would it be?
The one that's sitting at my mom and dad's right now.
Okay, what is it?
My grandpa's 1956 Chevy Bel Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It was it was my grandpa's, but before it was my grandpa's, it was my great grandpa's. And so my great grandpa had it, and then my grandpa had it, and then my grandpa gifted it to my parents. So it's just sitting at my mom and dad's house, and it's all original.
Really?
There's nothing been done to it. So yeah.
It's in the garage, right?
It is in the garage. In the
Oh my
garage.
God, the weather would be destroyed.
Every time I go, I'm like, are we ever going to do anything with this car? And no, it just sits there like
Bummer.
nothing.
You gotta get it going.
Seriously, I keep telling my dad.
Let me think. What's your favorite old song that you like?
My favorite old song. I have so many. I just have so many, but I'm a huge Elvis Presley fan.
Okay.
It's like,
What's your favorite song by him?
probably, oh God, there's so many. There's so many, but I would probably have to say Blue Suede Shoes.
Okay,
Blue
that's a good.
Suede Shoes.
that's a good
is
one.
My favorite.
That's a good one. What's your favorite car show that you go to?
Alley Cats.
There you go. I'm in the Alley Cats.
He's in the Alley Cats, so of course I'm going to say Alley Cats. No, but it actually is. It's probably one of my favorite car shows. The Alley Cats Car Club is pretty cool. I like all of them, but he's my favorite. And they put on a really good show. A really good show. Last year, it was a little hot.
A little warm.
A little warm,
The hottest day of the whole year.
yeah, I wasn't there for very long because I melted into a puddle.
It was pretty hot.
And I have to give mad props to everybody who stayed there because I was dripping sweat, and
It was pretty
this
bad.
gentleman, he almost didn't make it through the
Yeah,
whole thing.
I almost died.
Yeah,
It was bad.
but that one's my favorite.
But we had a good time. It was very memorable. The pinup contest was really good.
I'm sad I didn't get to. I'm sad I didn't
really,
stay
really
to
good.
watch it. I wanted to see.
It was
all
actually
the girls.
really good, and all of them did their talents, and it was really fun. And it was all the girls had really great energy. I think it really helped the show.
And-
no one was stale. Everyone had some freshness about them.
And isn't that what it's supposed to be when you do like pinup
Yeah,
competitions?
yeah.
Is have really good energy and bring your best
Sure,
and your
sure.
A game to
Yeah.
these things. You know, that's
Totally.
just
What inspires you?
life. Life inspires me. To be a good human being inspires me. I've had so much changes go on in my life this past year. I had surgery on my neck.
I forgot about
that. I had
Tell me about that again.
So basically what happened is I used to be a CNA, and doing that kind of work is very backbreaking. Well, my 5 and 6 were compressing on my spinal cord.
Oh, geez.
So it was to the point where if I didn't have surgery, I would have been paralyzed.
No way.
Yeah, that's how
That
bad
bad?
it was. Yeah,
No
that's how
way.
bad.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so I had surgery March 1st of last year. This is my beauty mark
You can't really
from
even
it.
tell.
Yeah, that's what I hate it because I can see it, but nobody else can. But yeah, had that done, and the pain went away instantly.
No
Because
way.
it was really bad to where I was getting tingling in my
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And the day of surgery.
What did they do? I mean, what is the procedure that they do?
So what they do is they have to cut you open from the front,
Uh-huh.
and they go in and they move everything. So vocal cords moved everything. They go in and they scrape. Yeah, they scrape.
Oh, boy.
They take that out, and then I have plastic placers in my neck.
Oh, so that helps it from
Yeah,
compressing.
and so what it does too is after they put those in your neck, they go in and the tissue that they scraped out, they inject back in.
Oh.
And so basically what's happening is my bones are fusing back together.
Oh, okay.
So I have a plate in my neck with 6 screws.
No way.
And when I went to Hawaii in October, I set off the
The alarm.
scanners and the alarms because I had this in my neck. They're like,
bloop, 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 bloop.
well, because you have to go in and
Yeah,
you have to do
exactly.
this big thing, and then they do and it was like stopped, and there was a red spot. You could see it because you can see it from the
Oh, no
side,
way.
and so it's like right here, and
Like-
I'm like, I
neck.
have a plate and 6 screws in my neck. That's probably why. Oh, okay, go through. So yes, airport security is a little tad bit tricky
bit.
on that one. So,
So you went to Hawaii lately?
I went to
recently?
Hawaii in October.
How was it?
Oh my God.
What island did you go to?
We went to the Big Island.
Okay.
My husband's mother lives in Hilo.
Okay.
So she rented a condo. It was my husband, myself, his brother, his grandmother, her, and his cousin. We all stayed in this little condo. If you ever get the chance to go to Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen, I suggest you take the chance. The water is so blue. You can actually see the fish swimming next to your feet.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. I saw 4 sea turtles. And
no way.
Yeah. But they're not little, you think little turtles, oh no, these things are
big,
massive. They're massive.
They grow really big,
yeah.
even though the cute little ones that come
Yeah,
out of the ocean.
but it was gorgeous. I mean, it's sunny, 85 degrees all year round.
Yeah, it's really nice there.
Yeah,
cool.
It's great.
What do you have anything that inspires you that you want to do in the future that you want to accomplish into the industry, like either pinup stuff or makeup or anything in like the rockabilly culture or anything that you want to do?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I really just haven't. I mean, well, of course, everybody's going to say, oh, I want to be on the cover of a magazine. Of course I want to do that. But really, I just am like cool with just going with the flow of things and not like, I just go with the flow of things. And if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's just how I feel. I'm not like to be on the cover. I don't, whatever. If it happens, it happens.
Right. Cool.
Just,
that's awesome.
Easy flowing.
You're very easy going.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a while now. We've done a couple cool photo shoots.
Yeah.
Really fun. She's very animated when she's doing. So sometimes I've shot and then some girls are very stiff. She's not stiff, but she takes direction really well. So that's one good thing. If I tell her to do something, she really goes with the flow and gets into the poses that I really need to get the shot. So
it really helps.
So it's just really good.
I try.
It helps me as a photographer, so I totally appreciate it. So we have a good time. We laugh and get into it.
And he, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of my favorite photographers that I have ever worked with.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Ever worked with. And he is like, he gives, he'll tell you, turn your head this way, turn your head this way, turn your head this way, move your hand this way, move your hand this way, slow your movements down, because I tend to go really fast.
That's true.
And he's like, slow your movements down. And when you slow your movements down, it's a better picture and you're just not choppy. So, yeah.
Well, if you're slow, then you don't pass up. As a photographer, I'm looking and I see great poses, and she goes into them, and then she goes to another pose. And I'm like, wait, slow down, because I want to grasp that. I can see that picture in her already, and if she passes it, I want to go back and capture that moment. So if you go slow, I can go, oh, that's great. And it's more natural too. She's flowing, and I can get a more natural picture out of it like that instead of a hold and you're smiling and then the smile looks fake. So you want it to be natural, of course, as possible. So it really does help. So she does good.
I try.
Anything you would like to add or say anything to the people?
Just hi everybody. When you do stuff like this, just have fun with it. It's not something to be nervous about. Believe me, I get nervous when I go to photo shoots, but it's because I'm in my head.
Right.
And I have decided that don't be in your head, just let things go.
Sure.
And just have a good time. And
yeah, totally. All about having fun. If you're not having fun, don't do it.
It is.
If you're with a photographer and you have great energy with them and stuff like that, you can have a blast with them because you're creating, you're combining forces with another energy, and then you're creating that energy. And then sometimes when you're in the moment and you start flowing, it's like super smooth, and then you're rocking.
You're able to take the pictures that you need to take and the pictures that how they are in your head, they play out on paper and in film. And so just breathe. When you do stuff like this, just breathe.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath, and you're gonna hurt afterwards because the photographers like to put you in all kinds of crazy poses. No lie. I've had that happen, and my muscles get super sore. So stretch before you do it, and stretch after, and drink plenty of water.
There you go. Look at that. Great. Well, thank you very much for joining in.
Of course.
Please give a like. It really helps out. Please join my channel. I'll be doing more pinup interviews and vintage things and everything about the culture. We appreciate you coming by, and thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See you later.